The Laws of Human Nature. In our complete version of the Laws of Human Nature summary, we elaborate on the remaining 16 laws of human nature. Here's a quick overview. Law of role-playing. See those people's masks? Become a master at reading people and presenting yourself optimally with 3 skills. Law of compulsive behavior. Know people's character. When choosing who to work associate with, learn to look beyond appearances. Learn to assess your own character so you can address the negative patterns in your life, and becoming skilled at reading others' character. Law of covetousness. Become an elusive object of desire. It's human tendency to covet what we don't have. Learn and apply the 3 strategies for stimulating desire. Law of short-sightedness. Elevate your perspective. Learn to step back and consider the bigger picture instead of reacting to what's in front of you. Recognize and overcome the 4 signs of short-sightedness. Law of defensiveness. Confirm people's self-opinion. To influence someone, don't try to show how good you are nor challenge them directly. Instead, use strategies to soften their defenses by validating their self-opinion and aligning your idea with it. Law of self-sabotage. Your attitude shapes your situation. Our attitude affects how we interpret and respond to events, people, thus creating a self-fulfilling effect. Overcome 5 constricted attitudes and embrace expansive ones to improve your circumstances. Law of repression. Confront your dark side. We all have a dark side, e.g. the selfish, greedy, or aggressive parts of ourselves that we hide in order to fit in and be liked, respected. Recognize the 7 common emphatic traits that hide a darker side, and use 4 steps to tap on your full range of creative energies and become an integrated human. Law of envy. Beware the fragile ego. Humans constantly compare ourselves with one another and deny our own envy, jealousy. Learn to decode and diffuse envy before it turns dangerous. Learn the signs of envy, the 5 envier types, the situations that often trigger active envy, and how to build your self-worth. Law of grandiosity. Know your limits. Humans want to think highly of ourselves to the point we tend to imagine our superiority. Learn to identify the signs of elevated grandiosity in yourself and in others, including the 6 common illusions of grandiose leaders and how you can adopt practical grandiosity. Law of gender rigidity. Reconnect to your masculinity, femininity. Every human has both feminine and masculine qualities, genes, and hormones. Learn to recognize 6 types of gender projections and unlock your repressed qualities' energy to become more flexible, balanced, and effective. Law of aimlessness. Advance with a sense of purpose. Use 5 strategies to overcome in-the-moment impulses to develop a sense of purpose and follow your inner compass. Law of conformity. Resist the group's downward pull. We like to believe that we're independent and progressive, but we can't help conforming with our groups. Develop group intelligence by knowing how you're individually influenced by groups and recognize the dynamics patterns found in any group. Then use 5 strategies to develop healthy groups with an upward pull. Law of fickleness. Make them want to follow you. We want to believe that our emotions are pure and simple when we're actually ambivalent toward most things, including our leaders. Learn to establish your authority with 8 strategies and cultivate your inner authority. Law of aggression. See the hostility behind the facade. On the surface, people seem friendly and civilized. But beneath the mask, everyone has some aggressive energy. Learn to recognize and manage chronic aggressors, counter passive aggression, be aware of your own aggressive tendencies, and harness 4 positive aspects of your assertive energy. Law of generational myopia. Seize the historical moment. We're strongly defined by the generation that we're born into. Realize how history moves in cycles across 4 generations, understand how your generation's spirit affects you, and how where you fit in the wider generational patterns. Then, use several strategies to exploit the spirit of the times. Law of death denial. Contemplate common mortality. Instead of avoiding thoughts of death, leverage the paradoxical death effect, use the awareness of your mortality to make your life more productive and meaningful.